from over here on theme Park Coastin, and today we're going to celebrate the most awful year which we've ever had, 2020, and look back at actually some really good moments from when the theme parks first opened, then closed, then closed, then closed, then closed, and then opened again for the end of the year. So we've got around 3 theme park visits, so it's going to be a really good video to catch up on every single one of those. It's going to be amazing. So with me today we've got Adam, Jayden and Hugo, and we're going to look back at all of these amazing memories. So to start off with, we're going to have a look at the tradition, the end of year montage. Now this took me around 3 weeks to edit. I've actually done quite well on it because it hasn't been many clips as I thought it was going to be. So we've got loads of movies, we've got a bit of talking in the background. We're kind of mixed up a little bit this year, as the whole year has been a little bit mixed up. We've got even an announcement from Boris Johnson in our video, so calm down guys, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. So I know you're eager to get into it, so we're going to go straight away to 2020 end of year montage.
Hello everybody!
2020, what can I say?
In a strange year.
Obviously this year hasn't been amazing itself.
Little did we know what was ahead.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
We had to obviously self-isolate.
And until July we didn't get any more coasters in, any more rides, and all the plans had to be delayed.
Like nearly 7 months since we've been without a theme park.
There's a chance we were not going to be returning in 2020.
Leisure facilities and tourist attractions will reopen, including theme parks.
Then they reopened a couple months later. I was so happy.
It was really interesting to see sort of the sort of social distancing measures they had and how to wear masks and rides. It was very odd at first, but we got used to it.
His thought about Montage was got to remember for the first time.
Oktoberfest was an amazing event.
And this was one of the best events Merlin have ever held.
Got to October time with Fright Night. Favourite one was Lycanthrope High because it was so fun.
Lockdown did hit us again. Then Christmas events have finally came back. Then lockdown did hit us again.
Although it's been a bit of a bad year, it's also had some really good moments this year.
But theme parks this year have been amazing. So yeah, I loved it.
I hope you all really enjoyed the end of year video, and it was so nice for us to look back on the storyline of 2020, and it's so crazy to see all of what's happened. And it's weird to think at the start of this year we didn't even hear the word COVID-19, and now it's actually the word that's used every single day in our day-to-day life. But also what I couldn't really mention in that video, and what was really unusual as well, is to see how many people we've enjoyed with this year. We have really got along well for like completely random, theme park extreme, pool march and stuff like that, all these sort of channels which we didn't really know before this year, and we're able to meet up with, and it's really great to be able to have all these group chats with them all, and we're able to spend some really good days like Friday nights, Oktoberfest and so many more with these people. And unfortunately I can't interview them in this video because I kind of left this bit till last minute, the day before it's going to be uploaded, but it is going to be really awesome now to interview the theme Park Coastin members. So first up we've got Adam and Derrick. So Adam, you have been over here for actually most videos this year. You've been stuck at me in lockdown at home, whoopie-doo, all throughout this year, and you were to celebrate lots of videos as well with us. Even though you weren't in all the workout ones, how have you found this year in 2020?
Yeah, it's been a really good year this year. We've got a loads of different coasters, and even though the plans had to be delayed, we still got to go to Flamingland Adventure Island, and also some smaller parks like one on the Isle of Wight as well. And yeah, it's been a really good year. And even though we're meant to get on loads of different coasters, I ended up with 19 coasters. That actually is one of my best years yet. But yeah, I really enjoyed this year. Obviously, we did stay in lockdown. That was a shame, but we did end up getting some good coasters done. And obviously, we went back in lockdown now, so we can't go. So we couldn't go to any of the Christmas events except for Legoland and Adventure Island. But even them were great, and especially the Halloween events at Thorpe Park this year was great. And yeah, Aunt Tower is a fan favourite, and Oktoberfest as well was really good this year.
Yeah, so Adam, basically our Friday nights as well, we did start doing some more mazes. I don't know if it was like roastable because there wasn't a lot of mazes over here, but I have seen you going to stuff like Creek Freak, Unchained and stuff, so you did a really, really good job at attending Friday. So normally you get a bit scared of those sort of things, but this year you really got out, rushed out and pushed it into Friday nights. And I remember 2 years back in the 2018 montage, I was sending it to Jayden and now I'm sending it to you. So how do you feel to do all these scare attractions? Because you kind of done the roller coaster, you did those last year. Last year you did your first one with down bar and stuff, but this year you're going into start to do the scare attractions. And maybe next year when we're doing this video, I'll say, Adam, you just completed the, I don't know, Creek Freak, Unchained V2 maze or something like that. So how have you found all the scare events this year?
Yeah, it was actually really good. Like going through all the actors, I've always said like, I would love to see all the actors actually outside the scare mazes because like, I love the actors and just all their costumes and stuff are great. So I always want to see the actors come out of it. But basically, I wasn't actually going to do any scare mazes this year. But I was walking around with Tom and Jayden, and they suddenly forced me to go into Creek Freak. So I did have to end up going in Creek Freak, and that was really, really good. But then that made me do all the other scare mazes, and they were actually really, really good as well. Personally, my favourite was Creek Freak. It was a really, really good scare maze, and especially at night, that guy with the chainsaw at the end, oh, he was terrifying. But yeah, the whole thing was really good. Swarm Invasion was a bit poor this year, I do think, though. And I do think Montage could have helped with some scare mazes or scare zones, but obviously, like the Creek, well, not Creek Freak, obviously Freak Show, Toxic Junkyard did look great though, so yeah.
Awesome, and if you want to hear more about Fright Night, just wait till James' interview because he won't shut up about like and forth. But we're now getting on to Hugo Garrod. Well, Hugo, out of everyone over here on Theme Park Coastin, apart from Callum, who only did 3 theme park visits this year, you have been the most unlucky. You started off the year over in March, thinking you're going to have a whole year ahead of you with theme park passes. Your dad even got a murder pass, so it was going to be absolutely amazing. But then we went into March, you hardly even went to Blackpool with us before the lockdown hit it. And then we went into lockdown, there were no theme parks open at all. And then we went out of lockdown over in October time to go to the Halloween events. And again, you were excited for that. And then your friend catched COVID, so you had to self-isolate. So for you, Hugo, I'm going to say it hasn't been the greatest year, but go and tell us, how have you found your 2020 year?
No, 2020's been interesting because obviously, because of lockdown, I didn't get to do any theme parks really at the start of the year. But it was good to sort of, it was interesting to see how lockdown worked, as in we still managed to get to some theme parks by bike. We didn't actually go inside them, but we still went to Thorpe Park by bike. That was fun. And then when the theme parks reopened, yes, it was great to see what the parks did to sort of try cope with COVID-19. And then moving on forward to like Halloween, I was really looking forward to it. And yes, obviously my friend caught COVID-19, so I had to self-isolate. But I was lucky enough to manage to get to still do Fright Nights, and I still did Scarefest at the end of the year, as well as the Oktoberfest events this year, which I absolutely loved. I think Merlin did that really well. I really do hope they do it next year. But it was a shame that I missed some of the good moments of this year.
Exactly, and I love how one of your highlights of this year was going on a bike down Monk's Walk. It shows how bad this year was, but one of your highlights was going outside of Thorpe Park on a bike. But yeah, it was really nice to hear from you, and I'm going to say, I'm not going to lie guys, as much as this year has been awful, I've actually loved lockdown. I thought it was so much fun, and obviously despite the death, which is awful, and I feel sorry for anyone who's been affected by this year, I've actually really enjoyed going on a bike rides, having a little time at home and homeschooling, all that sort of stuff. Even though I've gone to a theme parks, I've really enjoyed making different kinds of videos for you guys, like the workout videos, which has gone so well, and I've loved doing those. They're like the best videos of workout videos. And even Hugo loved them. I love watching Hugo doing the workout videos. But you are honestly the greatest person on there. I watch them back and just say, I can't believe Hugo managed to do that. But it's really good. Sorry, Hugo. But it was great fun. And now someone who also likes to do workout videos and also is a bit obsessed with like and forth. It's my big man, Jayden Austin. Get yourself on it. Jayden, what can I say? I really don't know what to say because everyone else said anything else. But Jayden, how have you found the year?
I absolutely loved the year. It was absolutely amazing, apart from Montage, which is like the whole year. But we managed to get to Blackpool, managed to get to Flamingo Land and Adventure Islands. There's a lot of theme parks we've never been to that we went to this year. And obviously we got to Thorpe Park and South Chester and Legoland are the main ones that we go to every year. And Fright Night, absolutely loved it. I never went to Scarefest actually. Never been there. I went. Did we go to the Chessington Halloween? I don't actually know if we did.
We did the Chessington Halloween, and it was even better because Hugo wasn't there.
Oh, of course. And we went, and I think I went Legoland Halloween with my family and not with you, I think.
No, not with me. I know I'm like family, Jayden, but calm down, okay?
I know. And yeah, I absolutely loved the year. It was amazing. Like the theme parks.
Yeah, and something a bit weird happened this year because from the years before, your family wasn't that obsessed with theme parks, Jayden, but this year, I think it all started with your sister getting obsessed, but your family has just started going mental over it. They're almost taking my family a theme park obsession. So, on behalf of all your family, how have your family found theme parks this year?
Oh, I think my family loves it more than any of us. I think they can name every single roller coaster in the world.
Coffee shop, sorry. So you carry on, Jane.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and we know that they love Flamingoland. Definitely know that they love Flamingoland. So hopefully we can go back there next year. And yeah, I think they love the vlogging as well.
They do. They generally do. I'm not gonna lie, I was doing the end of your montage, I was watching the back and I was like, Uncle Oz, please just let me get in the camera for 1 second, okay? But anyway, yeah, really great as well, Jane. On a serious note, to have your family join us at the theme parks, because honestly, when more people who join us are normally the merrier, with the 6 people rule, it's not as good, but normally the more the merrier. So next year, when the 6 people rule is out of the way, it's going to be great to be able to experience Jane's family and hopefully Hugo's dad as well joining us over here, and maybe Callum more than 2 visits of us. So it's really, really good as well to do all that sort of stuff. But now it's time to announce what's going to be happening on 2021. In 2021, we're going to be refurbishing our channel for the first time. We're going to have a new logo, a new banner, some new thumbnails, some new style videos. It is going to be absolutely phenomenal, and we're going to have so many great things, including history videos, we're going to have reviews, we're going to have more vlogs, we're going to have more everything. So 2021 is going to be so amazing, as we are hoping to end up with 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. You may be thinking right now, that is impossible, but trust me guys, I thought it was impossible to get 1,000 subs this year, and look what's happened. We're now over 1,200 subs, so I want to give you a huge thank you, and if you haven't already, check out my 100 sub video just up there after watching that. But trying to get 2,500 by the end of 2021, it is going to be phenomenal. But have a quick look over here at the new channel, and first off, the new logo. Now this logo, if you like, comment down below. I've done a few votes over on Instagram and for everyone else as well, and the majority of people have liked this new logo. So if you do, I would love to hear your reviews on it, so comment down below. Then we go towards the new banner, which is also amazing. It's kind of a more modernised photo of us all. Even though I've still got me wearing a face mask, it kind of references the channel a lot more over on how we do the channel nowadays. Then also on the thumbnails, we're going to kind of redo it all with colour schemes so you know what vlog you're watching. And I'm so excited to do this, and hopefully you won't see Hugo there next year. No, I'm joking, Hugo, I always joke. But on that note, I think it is now time, as we've now gone to 2021, we're going to end this video. I want to make it a bit shorter than the years before, because I know how boring it is to listen to me talk all the time. But if you are new here, make sure to check out our Patreon page, as it means the absolute world to us. Not only are you watching this video, but if you go and join our Patreon page from as little as £1 a month, it's like £12 until this time next year. And you get to have early access to our videos up to 2 days early. So you could be seeing this video right now 2 days before it even comes out. And that's even how early I'm filming, so I've got to get this edited quickly. And promise you guys, you will not regret it. So come on guys, check out our Patreon page just down below to see so much more, including that, or just wait till 10 seconds later when I end this video, and then you can just click on the link just set and see our Patreon. But my name is Tom Derrick. Back down there is Adam Derrick, Hugo Garrod, Jayden Austin, from over here on Park Coastin. It has been 2020. Goodbye 2020, and hello 2021.